Guys, can we watch this video real quick? I also would watch it like off stream, but this I found very interesting. Minecraft scammer stole $16.5 million. Boom. I love this shit with like hacking stories, and it's Minecraft, bro. And it's fun, which is like, they're insane. And I do have some insights on the Minecraft hacking scene, bro. I was invested into the Hypixel Pit scene. What they do in the Minecraft Pit, in the Hypixel Pit community chat, people make fake cheats because everybody cheats in that game mode with like kill aura. They say, yo, install my cheat, it's the best one. And then they rat some kids out. Like, the cheat is actually a rat, and then they just take their account and their items, bro. I'm telling you. But $16.5 million, that makes no sense.
A Twitter employee is getting an unexpected phone call.
Baby.
The caller claims to be from Twitter's internal help desk. He explains there are issues with the company's VPN connection. Apparently, it's been happening a lot lately. The Twitter employee logs in again. He enters his credentials, username, password. Then he just needs to confirm the login on his phone. Done. Everything seems to be working now. The help desk person sounds pleased and wishes him a nice evening.
Why is everyone still calling Twitter Twitter and not X? For sure Elon Musk is tilted about that. Vamos.
Graham hangs up. He cannot believe how easy that was. He doesn't work for the help desk, and definitely not for Twitter. He's 17, drives a white BMW, has a high-end gaming setup, and wears a Rolex covered in gemstones. He's pulled off a few scams before, but this one will be the biggest hack of his life, by far. Graham is about to drag the Twitter team into a nerve-wracking game of cat and mouse. With a small crew, he'll hijack the accounts of some of the most famous people on the planet. Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Kanye West, Mr. Beast.
I think I've heard of this, bro. Wasn't there some people who had access to the software on like Twitter, like the backend, and then they just like gave out usernames as well?
He'll even break into the account of the man who just a few years later will end up buying Twitter. By the time it's all over, Graham will be sitting on a stash of Bitcoin, and it will all go down in just over 24 hours. This is the wild story of the biggest hack in Twitter's history.
Is it Minecraft or Twitter? Am I tweaking? The title says how a Minecraft scam. Oh, how a Minecraft scammer! Bro, I thought it was about Minecraft. Nein. I was wondering, 16.5 million in Minecraft? How? Like cape accounts? Like what?
A fake tweet
To be a major security breach at
I got
Twitter.
clickbaited, bro.
with ties to a Florida
Responds to the most high-profile hack in Twitter history.
It's 2016. A 13-year-old kid is sitting in his bedroom in Tampa, Florida, playing Minecraft. His name is Graham Ivan Clark. He's playing Minecraft in hardcore mode, one death and it's game over.
Boss.
On YouTube, Graham goes by the name Open.
I know this guy. Wait, what? Did he not make... Wait, am I tweaking? I swear I watched some of the videos, like when... What's his account, chat? I can't see it right now. I swear I've seen some of the videos, bro. I swear he was in Hypixel Pit as well.
In his videos, he talks about being homeschooled and how he doesn't have many friends. His parents split up when he was 7. He's raised by his mom along with his sister. Minecraft is his escape, a way to get away from real life. It doesn't take long for Graham to start bending the rules.
This video is about a scammer, a liar, and just someone that is pretty scummy. You guys probably know him already. It's Open.
Graham, aka Open, makes money selling rare Minecraft skins and flashy usernames. The catch, he never actually delivers them. According to him, by 2017, he's pulling $5,000 a month. He's only 14.
Bruh.
But scamming a few
Rare Minecraft skins? Bro, I'm actually tapped into that, bro. I'm tapped into any skins community, bro. Trust me. There's capes. There's rare Minecraft capes, chat. And you could only get them... I just quickly explained this, bro. You could only get them by going to Minecon, bro. And they look actually sick, bro. You know how you can have a cape in Minecraft? And these are the rare ones, bro. Minecon 2011. Alter! This one is like $1,000, $2,000, depending on, you know, like this one right here. I have this one because I went to Minecon in 2012. This one, 2B2T Fit MC, he has this one, chat. He went to Minecon in 2013. This one's also pretty clean. This one's green. We have this one. We have the 2016 one. Oh, wait, I've never seen this one. Unused Minecon 2011. This cape was featured in a poll. And there's also some for like Mojang employees. And then those accounts, they're like worth a lot. It's crazy.
Minecraft noobs isn't enough for him. He wants more. In 2018, Graham starts getting interested in crypto and stumbles across a forum called OG Users. OG Users is a shady corner of the internet. It's a forum to discuss and buy rare online usernames.
Oh, hell no.
It's crawling with hackers and scammers. They trade stolen or hacked online accounts. For $1,500, you could buy the late XXXTentacion's old Minecraft account or get a clean Twitter handle, like @Beers. Graham signs up under the name Graham $, and gets banned just 4 days later. Again, he took money, but never delivered. But in his few days on the forum, something else grabbed his attention. A new kind of scam.
Oh, hell no.
SIM swapping.
Bro, I swear, like, as a streamer, like, bro, this is how all, like, influencers get hacked, bro, like, fucking SIM swapping.
Boston.
Oh, G-Fuss.
Tech investor Greg Bennett has a problem. He's lost his phone. Luckily, the store rep can help. In cases like this, mobile carrier...
Streamer coin with the 25. Okay. Yesterday's pressure worked. I said yesterday, what did I say? Only 15? My mans, appreciate that. Hearts in chat.
Can transfer your number from the lost SIM card to a new one. All Greg has to do is show some ID, and the process gets started. It takes a little while though, so the man leaves the store while it's being handled. The only thing is that man wasn't Greg Bennett, not even close.
And so it looks like somebody walked into a store and said they were me to an employee who was a collaborator, then swap out give them a phone with a new SIM card, and then wiped out my SIM card in that process.
This is the real Greg Bennett. He shared his story on the Cybercrime Magazine podcast, and his case is by far not the only one. Most of the time, the scammers don't even have to walk into a store. They just call the mobile provider's customer service line, pretend to be someone else, and talk their way in. The next day, the real Greg Bennett is at home in Seattle, sitting with his son, talking business, when suddenly his phone stops working.
There's no cell signal, no nothing. And I notice also that I'm having trouble. I'm working on trying to get into my email accounts, and I can't get into my email accounts either. So I'm now thinking very bad things.
While Bennett's on the phone with AT&T trying to figure out what's going on,
Is this a big thing everywhere in this world or only America, bro? Like, is SIM swapping as well in, like, Europe with, like, telecom, blah, blah, blah? Or are they, like, ahead? Everywhere? Really?
scammers have already
Guys, chill. Like, guys, come on. Like, we can talk about this, all right? Like, no need. Guys, my stuff is safe. It is safe. Can we all chill, please?
Over his phone
Come
number.
on, guys. Let's talk about something.
Two-factor authentication
Come on, bro. Like,
is often tied to a phone number. Getting access to that number means
the Netherlands, mainly. Yo, what do you mean, bro?
Getting access to all other accounts.
All these folks have to do is use your email address to try to log on to these accounts and then say, forgot password. So then the password resets is sent to your text, which is now controlled by another phone that you don't have.
So the fraudsters now have access to his emails, his bank accounts, and his crypto accounts.
Yo, bro, I shouldn't be watching this video, bro. I'm just giving some, like, people right now, like, some people who have too much time right now in the chat, they're like, oh yeah, let me try it on ohnepixel, bro. Like, bro, like, I should be watching this, bro. Like, we should not be watching this video right now, bro.
164 Bitcoin
I'm
gets
already in. Yo, brother. Connection. Oh.
stolen from Bennett's wallet. Back then, they were worth around $856,000.
What?
Today, it would be well over $10 million. Authorities were able to recover 100 of the stolen Bitcoin, but 64 are still missing to this day.
Oof.
Maybe there were multiple people involved, but in the end, only one suspect was ever identified.
It was a 17-year-old with an accomplice who was very good on a computer, and they were actually very good, very efficient. I got to give them some credit for how good they were.
Because the suspect was still a minor at the time, he wasn't arrested, but there is evidence pointing to the teenage hacker behind the attack.
Bro, call me crazy, bro. Minors not being... I don't know, bro. I don't want to get into, like, any of this, but nowadays, like, those kids, bro, they're way ahead of, like, when I was a kid. Like, you know what I mean, bro? With, like, TikTok and stuff, they have a phone way earlier than anybody else, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, some cybercrime, like, they can do it from home, bum, bum. I'm telling you, some kids in nowadays, it's like, they're wildin', bro.
During the scam, Bennett received an extortion
Way
message.
before 18.
It was signed with Scrim, reportedly one of the online aliases used by Graham Evan Clark. According to the New York Times, additional evidence links Graham to the attack. For one, afterwards he suddenly started living large. He moved into his own apartment, bought a BMW and a Rolex.
Bro.
And before turning 18, Graham wants to pull off his biggest stunt yet. Among his targets is none other than the man who would one day become the richest person on the planet. Everything Graham needs for the hack, he taught himself, learning by doing. But you don't just need to take on the richest man in the world to level up your problem-solving skills. You can just use Brilliant. The hands-on learning platform teaches through interactive fun challenges. Like here, with their class on programming with functions, how to make the green duck disappear. Use a simple function.
I don't know how to do that.
Done.
That's a for loop, chat. That was a for loop.
It's 6 times more effective than watching lecture videos. That's how you can teach yourself to code, or dive into math, science, data, or just sharper thinking overall.
I know how to code.
Scan the QR code now, or head to brilliant.org/fern to start learning new skills with Brilliant. With our link, you'll get 20% off the annual subscription, giving you unlimited access to everything on Brilliant. About 24 hours before he gets hacked, the Tesla CEO is busy on Twitter, handling customer support.
Should do this automatically.
Around the same time, Graham is sitting in front of his PC in Tampa. His plan is to sell rare usernames and access to Twitter accounts, just like people do every day on OG users. He figures each account could go for thousands of dollars, but instead of hacking individual users, Graham chooses the easier route. He wants to come at them from the inside. He picks a new nickname for this mission, Kirk, like the captain from Star Trek. Time to get a crew. He messages what appears to be his first collaborator on Discord. His name is Lowell. Graham claims he works at Twitter and has internal access. We don't know exactly who Lowell is, but the New York Times spoke with him and confirmed he worked with Graham. Most likely Graham brought him in to help sell the stolen accounts. Over the next few hours, their group will grow to at least 5 people. Then Phase 1 begins. Graham must have been preparing for this moment for weeks. We know that from court records. He used LinkedIn to dig up contact info for Twitter employees. That's his entry point. Now he's going to call them. A 17-year-old kid wearing a Rolex.
Hi, this is Eric from the help desk. You're having issues with your VPN connection?
Graham gets a few Twitter employees on the phone. Real? Some get suspicious. A few even report a call to Twitter's fraud monitoring team. But one employee stays on the line and believes he's really talking to someone from the help desk.
Okay, so your VPN's acting up? I'll send you a new link. Hang on. Try this one instead.
Graham sends the employee a fake login page. When the employee types in his credentials, Graham does the exact same thing, but in the real VPN login form. Now all he needs is the 2-factor authentication code. Graham triggers the 2FA request. The code gets sent via SMS to the employee, who then enters it into the fake login page. Done. Graham is in. Phase 1 is underway. Through the VPN connection, he's essentially inside the Twitter employee's computer. The question now, how does he get to the back end, the place where he can reset access to individual Twitter accounts? Graham starts poking around, but it turns out this particular employee doesn't have the right permissions. From here, Graham can't access account credentials. So Graham digs deeper into Twitter's internal network. He's trying to understand the system, reading through countless internal messages. There has to be something useful here. Then, jackpot. He finds the login details for someone in Twitter's legal department. That's his way in. The legal department has deep access, and now so does Graham. With just a few clicks, he can now take over any Twitter account he wants. It's simple. Change the registered email to his own, or to the buyer's. Set a new password. Done. Now Graham needs buyers. Phase 2 begins. But there's a problem. Graham's reputation on OG...
Shit, that's the same shit that happened for Steam, by the way, bro. How a lot of accounts got hacked. They also got through Steam support. They had access to this, like, this top-down, like, database, you know, where they can, like, change any account, look into any information. And then hackers bought information, account information, like Steam creation date, the payment method, number, blah, 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 you know, what you need in order to recover an account. And then they use that on inactive accounts that didn't get used in the past year or whatever. You can see on Steam, like, last login 1 year ago, right? They used that on people that had a big inventory and that didn't log in. Because then when you call Steam support, when you, message Steam support on that account, and say, like, hey, I forgot my logins for this account, blah, blah, blah. As you can see, I haven't logged in a year. Then they just say, oh, yeah, just give us name, fucking your IP or whatever, like where you're from, and what you buy your games with, credit card, and then they just let you in, bum. And then they cleaned accounts. They cleaned millions using that same way. Sus, how do you know? Bro, we saw watch videos on it. What do you mean, Chad? I'm not doing any of this, bro. This is
the perfect
despicable,
marketplace
bro.
for rare handles is trash.
Hey, bro.
No one's going to buy anything.
Are you serious right now?
So he needs middlemen, dealers.
You got me blushing for no reason, bro. This is like so wild.
Since yesterday. Today, Che Wan joins the crew. Che Wan is 19 years old and lives on the south coast of England. His real name is Mason Shepard. Not long after, Roland lives on the south coast of England. His real name is Mason Shepard.
Oh, nah. Imagine he hacks your account, bro, and clears your shit.
Not long
And then he
after,
buys a Rolls
Rolex
Royce.
signs on. He's 22, from Orlando, Florida. His real name is Nima Fazeli. Graham probably doesn't tell either of them the full story. He claims, just like he told Lowell, that he works for Twitter, maybe to gain their trust. Because unlike Graham, both Chaewon and Rolex have solid reputations on OG users. On Wednesday morning, Chaewon posts this on OG users. From $2,500 to $3,000, you can buy any Twitter account. Chaewon even name drops some past customers, supposedly people who've already bought from him successfully. Payment is Bitcoin only.
Yo, bro, who bought username Dick? Nah.
And no small talk. Buyers are told not to start the chat with "Hey," just drop the handle they want and make an offer. Serious offers are discussed with Graham over Discord. 1359, Chaewon.
5K for @XX, 3K at dark.
Chat, I would not want to own one of these like rare usernames, bro. Because there's a story, I listened to a podcast, chat. There was one it's a sad story. Tune off if this is like, I don't know, this is sensitive, bro. There's some people, so these accounts usually that have the OG names, right? Like these rare ads, you know? It means, of course, that, oh my God. Look at my notepad, chat. Of course, notepad always has like the last thing that you typed on, right? This is all like deadlock stuff. I was cooking a build, GG. And these were like games which I wanted to check the builds of. GG. Let's not talk about it, bro. So usernames like, I don't know, like @dog, @cat, you know? Those guys that got these usernames, it's like people who were there when the site got created, right? In the early days of the internet. When Twitter got created, they were there, they secured their name, you know? There was no bots and stuff. Like, it wasn't like nowadays where everybody snipes those names. And then there was one username. And so usually, like, these people, they're old now, right? Like, some of these guys are boomers and stuff. And there was one username, bro, this is really rare, @Tennessee. And so what usually happens, when you have an account like this, bro, of course your account is worth a lot because of this username, right? There's some kids who want this account, @cat, @dog, @Rolex. They think it's cool. They pay thousands for it, which means that it's a target, you know? And some of these boomers, bro, they get harassed so much with this account specifically. And what happens usually, like some kids, they try to hack their account and then they found out information. The boomers, they don't know how to hide the information. And then they call like SWAT teams and stuff. They get swatted. And what happened in this case, if I remember correctly from the podcast, Darknet Diaries, shout out, amazing podcast. He got swatted. It was like a guy in his 50s or something. I don't know, like a man from Tennessee who secured his username Tennessee, and he got swatted and then he died because I don't know, like I think it was a heart attack or something. When all the police officers came in, he didn't know what was going on. Boom. You know, it's absolutely crazy, bro. Like owning a username like this, you become the big target from some fucked up people, bro.
Let me know. Guy wants them.
Very sad.
Also, is @vampire doable?
5K for all three.
Later that day, a potential buyer seems to become part of the crew. Joe. His real name is Joseph O'Connor. He's British too, and 21 at the time. He knows his way around SIM swapping, and is rumored to have been involved in an earlier hack of Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey. His exact role isn't clear.
How the hell do you hack the CEO? That's crazy.
Have been involved in an earlier hack of Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey. His exact role isn't clear, but Joe does post a tweet that shows that he's on the inside. It's Twitter's admin tools. Twitter takes it down shortly after it's posted. Behind the scenes, the platform has already started investigating. Since early that morning, they've been looking into strange calls from people claiming to be help desk staff. By now, suspicious login attempts are piling up. It's becoming clear this wasn't just a prank call. Someone is deep inside the system. For Graham, the clock is ticking. It's only a matter of time before Twitter catches on and shuts him out. So he comes up with an idea, a way to squeeze even more money out of the hack.
No!
Enter Phase 3. Graham sets his sights on the crypto community. By mid-2020, the economy is in freefall because of the COVID pandemic. Stock markets are down, and so is crypto.
Cryptocurrency's plunging right.
So Graham launches a website, cryptoforhealth.com, to help people in this hard time.
If you send 0.1 BTC, you will be airdropped 0.2. Bro, no shot! No shot that you made millions. Huh? Why do people fall for that? Oh my god. Loki called me crazy. I think I remember as well when I saw a post one time. Like, I was looking at the address, like, if people actually got their money doubled. Like, you know what I mean? Bro, I think I remember when, like, Elon Musk posted it, bro. And I was, like, looking into it. I was like, wait, is this, like...
CryptoForHealth.com.
But I didn't
To
send
help people
anything.
in these hard times,
Oh
he makes an
my
irresistible
God.
promise. Send Bitcoin to his wallet, and Crypto for Health will send back double, just like that.
Nah.
His new plan is simple. Convince people to send him money, voluntarily. Now he just has to promote the platform.
Chat, wait.
he has the best
I want to
tool-
know because, like, a lot of people fell for this. Did anybody in the chat fall for this? I need to know, bro. I need to know. Bro, RuneScape scam. Did they do that in the RuneScape? Oh my god. Yes. Oh shit. Me 2 times? How do you fall 2 times? No, Jazz, bro. Oh my god. Wait, he's actually serious. It was his first message today. Scheiße. Guys, come on. If it seems too good to be true, it 99% is too good to be true. The only thing that seems too good to be true but isn't is subbing up, bro. You know what I mean? On Twitch.tv/ohnepixel. Trust me, bro. That's so much value for so little money. Trust me. That seems like a scam, but it ain't. Do we have some people in the chat that can confirm?
To do so. Graham gains access to the accounts of several crypto influencers and platforms.
Oh.
The first tweet goes out from the account Angelo BTC. Then come at least 10 more, all from well-known names in the crypto space. For the next 2 hours, he tweets almost non-stop from major crypto companies' accounts. Binance, Gemini, Coinbase, Ripple, and more.
Was this the actual tweet? We have partnered with Crypto for Health and are giving back 5,000 BTC to the community. See more here.
Then at 4:15 p.m., he takes it to the next level. Graham stops using the Crypto for Health link. Now he tweets his Bitcoin address directly. He wants more reach, so he leaves the crypto space behind and targets one of the biggest influencers on Twitter.
ohnepixel.
At exactly 4:17 p.m., Musk's account tweets that he wants to give back to his 37 million followers in the spirit of COVID relief.
Alright, that's crazy.
But Graham doesn't stop there. Next up, Bill Gates,
Alright,
with
that's
over
crazy.
15 million followers.
I remember seeing this. Oh my god, I remember seeing this. I can see if people actually fell for this because these guys are like, you know, like what, like billionaires? Almost are they trillionaires? I don't know. I have no idea. And if they post something like that, maybe you'll, I don't know.
Then Kanye West, 30 million. Jeff Bezos, Mr. Beast, Barack Obama, Joe Biden.
Damn.
Even corporations like Apple and Uber. In total, Graham breaches over 130 Twitter accounts, blasting his crypto scam from 45 of them. Millions see the messages. So do the Twitter employees.
Security incident impacting accounts on Twitter. We are investigating and taking steps to fix it. We will update everyone shortly.
Graham tweets, Twitter deletes, and with every passing minute, Graham's Bitcoin wallet grows fatter. Most people see through the scam, but many others fall for it. To stretch the reach even further, Graham reposts from the same accounts multiple times. The last tweet goes out from Kim Kardashian's account. Meanwhile, the others in his crew are still selling usernames for a few $1,000s each.
I put 1K minimum. Let's say that's for non-OG. 2.5K minimum for OG.
1K min for all is fine.
He said he'll do those for 20.
Sounds good. You can trust me by now. I need email for all.
22K including criminal?
Okay. Send me full list of emails and the 22K to my Addy.
But these will be the last sales they make. Twitter is finally about to shut the whole thing down. On Wednesday evening, no one at Twitter is thinking about going home. Someone is inside their system, reading Slack messages, accessing sensitive credentials, and flooding the platform with scam tweets. Things are spiraling out of control, so Twitter pulls the plug.
No way.
You may be unable to tweet or reset your password while we review and address this incident.
Lol.
The platform limits core functionality across the board. Many verified accounts can't post. They can't change passwords. Every account that had changed its password in the last 30 days
You just make it that the verified can't post, you know, because they only target those.
is locked out as well. Twitter is trying to cut the attackers off completely. And it works. Graham can no longer change passwords, sell usernames, or push his crypto scam. Internally, Twitter starts killing all active VPN sessions, one by one. Every employee is forced offline, including Graham. The hack is over, and slowly a full picture of the fallout begins to emerge. In the scramble, Twitter didn't just silence celebrities. They also locked out news outlets and even the National Weather Service, which missed posting a tornado warning. By late that night, many accounts started working again, but some will stay offline for longer. Elon won't post for 3 days, highly unusual. On the other side of the world in England, Chaewon wakes up.
So what's been Twitter's response?
All verified accounts, locked in
Give us more
essentially.
details on how this
It's likely the first time he realizes the full scale of what just happened.
What am I reading? Thank God I use X. Bro, that's the same thing, bro.
The others probably feel the same, except for Lowell,
Oh my God.
who already started getting suspicious of Graham earlier in the day. Later that night, Chaewon sends him a disappointed DM.
I'm not sad, more just annoyed. I mean, he only made 20 Bitcoin.
Graham reportedly walked away with up to $180,000. Authorities alerted major crypto platforms. They blocked the wallets tied to Graham, preventing an estimated $1.5 million in additional planned transactions. Tracking the attackers down doesn't take long. Chaewon and Rolex are traced via OG users, linked emails on their crypto accounts, and matching IP addresses.
Oof.
We don't know exactly how they got Graham. His case was sealed due to him being a minor at the time. But just 2 weeks after the hack, authorities make their move.
Today I am making a
Wait, so what if you're... Wait.
At the time. But we don't know exactly how they got Graham. His case was sealed due to him being a minor at the time.
Ass? Nah, bro, I'm telling you, bro, those kids, they're way ahead nowadays. Are they not? Guys, when I was 15, bro, I was playing outside. I didn't even have a phone yet. But nowadays, those kids, they're like wildin', bro. Nah, it's like, bro, I'm telling you, know. Nowadays, kids have a phone and then boom, some turn to the dark side.
But just 2 weeks after the hack, authorities make their move.
Today I am making a
That's
charging
crazy.
announcement on the Twitter hack. The first defendant is Mason Shepard, also known as Che.
Yo, all the under 18s in the chat, don't get no ideas, bro. It doesn't mean that, like, bro, don't do none of this. This is the wrong path of life.
Age 19, of Bognor Regis in the United Kingdom. The second defendant is Nima Fazeli, also known as Rolex, age 22, of Orlando, Florida. The third defendant is a juvenile who we will not further identify.
Because of COVID, Graham's hearing takes place over Zoom, and it quickly descends into chaos.
No.
Zoom bombers hijack the call, blasting rap music and explicit content.
I'm gonna end this.
Oh my God.
In spring 2021, Graham was sentenced to 3 years in a juvenile detention facility. He cooperated with authorities, avoiding an adult conviction. His 229 days in pretrial detention count towards his sentence. As of February 2023, he's out on 3 years of probation.
Should I have a question? What is probation? I actually don't know as a German. Is this, so you did something and then are you locked up for 3 years or are you outside, and if you do then something minimum, something small, then you're still like full cooked? Bewährung, is it like, you know, like, it's like a warning, but then if you do something, it's GG. Yes? Okay. Not that it's good to know, but like, you know, like, because I hear the word a lot, you know what I mean?
What happened to Nima Fazeli, Rolex, isn't entirely clear. Some reports say he served 3 years in prison. Others point to ongoing negotiations or a possible plea deal.
That's yo.
Mason still lives in the UK. According to the BBC, he was never arrested or extradited to the US.
Bruh.
If he's ever brought to trial in the States, he faces up to 20 years in prison. Joe was arrested a year after the Twitter hack in Spain. He was sentenced to 5 years, not for the Twitter hack, but for earlier crimes. According to him, his only involvement in this case was buying a handle for $10,000. Lowell was never caught. Graham was the mastermind behind the hack, but he wasn't a brilliant hacker. The foundation of the attack was simple social engineering. He manipulated the employee and used basic phishing tactics. With surprisingly little skill, he managed to collect money from thousands of unsuspecting people. Had authorities not acted so quickly, he could have stolen much more. His posts reached millions. Without fully realizing it, Graham held something incredibly powerful in his hands. Massive reach on a platform that plays a major role in shaping public discourse. Today, more than ever. Definitely something that shouldn't be abused.
16 million if you have access to whole Twitter. Yeah. Jesus. Interesting. Bro, I thought it was about Minecraft, bro. I thought it was about Minecraft. I was getting excited. Oh, mano. This is Minecraft how? I don't know, bro. I didn't read the title right. Minecraft scammer that stole. Thought he stole it through Minecraft. Oh, mano, chat. I like Minecraft. Fun fact, this guy used to be in the Minecraft PvP community, yep. With me. Yeah, yo. and was known for scamming over there as well. Insane that after... Chat, what is this YouTube channel? I need to look it up. Is it deleted? It may be deleted. Exposing a liar. Damn, this kid was way ahead. Should have listened to this guy. This could have all been like 16 million, bro. This could have all been like... You know, this could have not happened, bro. He knew. Damn, bro.